The Nagas are fantastic creatures of Indian mythology found in both Hinduism and Buddhism. These beings, with their serpent human bodies, move between the divine and the earthly. Accounts of the origin of the Nagas vary. According to some narratives, they are descendants of Kadru, the mother of serpents, making them part of the vast Hindu pantheon. Other stories portray them as beings born from the wrath of Brahma, the creator, or as creations of Vishnu. In the pages of the Mahabharata, the Nagas play a notable role. In many tales, the Nagas appear interacting with gods and humans, sometimes as protectors, sometimes as antagonists. A fascinating aspect of the Nagas is their ability to shift between different forms, revealing the complexity of their nature. The Nagas represent power and wisdom, and also rebirth and immortality. In many respects, they are seen as guardians of earthly and spiritual treasures, often associated with springs, rivers, and lakes, places generally considered sacred in India. Some Nagas are known by their stories. Vasuki, for example, is described as a colossal serpent, revered and feared. He is an example of the duality and power that characterize the Nagas. He took part in the Amrita Manthana, the churning of the ocean of milk, one of the most significant events in Hindu mythology. In this episode, gods and demons forge a temporary alliance to churn the ocean of milk, a cosmic act aimed at extracting Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Vasuki plays a central role in this task, offering himself as the rope to turn Mount Mandara, which served as the churning post. The choice of Vasuki was no accident. His strength, together with his capacity to withstand the forces of the churning, was essential to the venture's success. Coiled around Mount Mandara, Vasuki became the crucial link between the devas and the asuras, each side pulling one end of his body. This act symbolizes not only the union of opposing forces, but also the capacity to endure and overcome monumental challenges. As the ocean was churned, various objects and beings emerged, including the goddess Lakshmi, and finally, the Anvantari, the physician of the gods, bearing a pot containing the Amrita, the elixir of immortality. In his mythic journey, Vasuki teaches important lessons. His willingness to serve in a moment of universal need, enduring pain and hardship, illustrates the importance of endurance, sacrifice, and inner strength. At the same time, his role as mediator between the devas and the asuras reflects the idea that, at certain moments, unity and cooperation between opposites are necessary for the greater good. Vasuki not only helped bring the Amrita into being, he also played a role in the cosmic order and in maintaining the balance between good and evil. Another notable Naga is Ananta, also known as Śeṣa, who serves as the couch of the god Vishnu, symbolizing eternity and the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction. Ananta is described as a Naga of immeasurable proportions, with countless heads, each representing an aspect of the universe. The name Ananta means infinite or endless, reflecting the serpent's immortal and all-encompassing nature. As Śeṣa, which means remainder, he symbolizes all that remains after the destruction of the universe, being the very manifestation of the continuity of existence. One of the most iconic images in Hindu mythology is that of Vishnu resting upon Ananta, floating upon the cosmic waters of the primordial ocean. Ananta, coiled in an endless circle, serves as the bed on which Vishnu reclines between the ages of creation. This depiction symbolizes the equilibrium and upholding of the universe by the divine. Ananta, with his constant and unchanging presence, is the firm foundation upon which Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, maintains cosmic order and harmony. In each cosmic cycle, known as a kalpa, the universe is created, sustained, and finally destroyed, only to be created anew. Ananta, as the base of Vishnu, is both a witness and an active participant in this endless process. Ananta embodies many of the fundamental concepts of Hindu philosophy, such as dharma, cosmic order, karma, action and reaction, and moksha, liberation. The Nagas are venerated during the festival of Nag Panchami, when devotees offer milk and prayers to them, seeking blessings and protection. This relationship between humans and divine serpents underscores the belief in the coexistence and mutual respect among the different aspects of creation. The depiction of the Nagas in Indian art can be found in temple sculptures, such as those at Khajuraho, which masterfully display these figures, blending humanity and animality. In murals and frescoes, the Nagas are portrayed sometimes as benevolent beings, sometimes as destructive forces, reflecting their intrinsic duality. The Nagas are also present in Buddhist beliefs and traditions, where they are seen as protectors of the teachings of the Dharma. According to tradition, they safeguarded the Buddha's sutras and sacred texts when these were in danger of being lost or destroyed. They protect the Buddha's teachings against the challenges of time and oblivion. In the Pali Canon, one of the oldest collections of Buddhist scripture, the Nagas appear frequently. One of the most notable stories involves the Buddha himself. In this account, during a great storm, a Naga known as Mucalinda emerges and shelters the Buddha, who was in deep meditation. The Naga wrapped the Buddha with its body and spread its hood over him, shielding him from the elements. This image of Mucalinda protecting the Buddha became a powerful symbol of the safeguarding of spiritual practice and the journey to enlightenment. Beyond their role as guardians of the Dharma, the Nagas are often associated with water, an element that symbolizes both purification and change. Water is fluid and in constant transformation. It reflects the impermanent nature of the world, a central concept in Buddhism. Thus, through their association with water, the Nagas represent transformation and the capacity to adapt and evolve spiritually. Respect for the Nagas is evident in many cultural and religious practices across Asia where Buddhism is observed. In some places, rituals and ceremonies are performed to appease the Nagas, especially in activities related to water, such as agriculture. This reflects the belief that the Nagas, when angered, can cause natural disasters such as floods and droughts. Therefore, maintaining a harmonious relationship with them is considered essential for the balance of the natural world and the well-being of communities. Just as the Nagas are able to shed their skin, those who seek to evolve must adapt when facing the obstacles on the path to enlightenment, obstacles that are equally changeable and require wisdom and adaptability to overcome. Just as snakes shed their old skin in order to grow, humans must be able to cast off old habits in order to evolve. In contemporary narratives, the Nagas remain present, whether in literary works or in Indian cinema. The Nagas are still alive in Indian culture, where they represent the intersection of the human and the divine, the material and the spiritual. Their persistence over the centuries not only attests to the richness of human imagination, but also to the constant quest to understand and integrate the diverse aspects of our existence.